Hey, Duke, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. I call you and answer your phone, brethren. I want to hear from you. Duke.
Greetings, YouTube. Duke Base there again. Just a reminder, no, say Muta will be in London on the 7th of April. Just keep locked for more information. This is the Cutting Edge on the Duke Base channel.
With you next Wednesday. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I hear about a thing and I was really taken aback when I hear it. And I said to myself, I really need to find out about this thing. And then we hear, see, you know, I'm not supposed to forget that. We're not supposed to forget that name. And then we almost whole day today, and I forget that. Vereen Shepherd. How can I forget Vereen Shepherd's name? Oh, gosh, man. Somebody should have licked me in the head with a Bible for that. But Vereen Shepherd was hosting a press conference today at the university and in the Reparations Research Center. I want the people them listen to him have a read because it's a very important document, given that we hear people talk about reparations. We hear all the arguments given about England, the Queen said that actually. The Queen said that because the Bubble House was the first group of Rastafari brethren and Christians who take this thing upon a level where them carry to the Queen of England. The Queen of England did say that at the time when that slavery was legal and fair government, fair tenure do have nothing to do with it, so she can't help the situation. That's what we hear she say. So it dropped, but you have ones who are resilient and keep pushing for reparations. Then we hear government men come, and so we must forget about it. That gone a long time. As a matter of fact, them I tell you, say, the people them who did responsible for slavery dead. And we are arguing, say, the benefits of our slavery still exist in our modern times. Companies, banks, all them places benefit half of slavery. We can mention some of the companies them will still exist in the world today, out of England, where benefit half of slavery. We want to read this article here. I think it's a very important article for real. And Jamaican people must know, say, we, under British rule, paying taxes. Listen to me, I say, we, under British rule, paying taxes, some of that tax money went towards compensation for slave owners. Not the slaves, the slave owners was compensated for their loss of revenue and slave labor by we, the farmer slaves and our ancestors, because this thing is a very serious thing for know that and people in England, we want to talk to the people in England, black people in England, white people in England, that the government of England have been paying money for compensate the people them who lost out on the abolition of slavery. The white people them who lost out on the abolition of slavery. They were paid by the taxpayers of England. And it's not in the years when we know that we're not born, you know. Everybody who are listening to me now did born when them are paid that. Everybody where I listen to me now, even my little brethren Brian and so, who are just not. He never reached a year, he was not year old. All him LP white people who did own slave, he might pay them money because I know say Brian born before 2015, which is 3 years ago. Now, all them tell you say slavery done. And them can't pay the African them reparation money. Listen to what we are talking about now, you know, because we read in our history that when them abolished slavery, them give the planters them 20 million pounds for compensate them for the loss of revenue that them would have get if them still have the slave them. So them give them 20 million pounds. We are talking about Jamaica now. Because that me learn in our history. Them give them 20 million pounds. But did you know? Because it's the slave trade them abolish, you know, it's not slavery. It's the slave trade them abolish, not slavery. Now I want the people them know which has come to light now, and we give thanks for the reparation committee for bring this after researching and researching. Did you know that even though the United Kingdom refused to apologize for slavery, was paying off debt up to 2015 for slavery, was paying money to the people them who lost out up to 2015, which is 3 years ago, 15, 16, 17, 2 years ago. Money was being paid out of the coffers of the British government. They was paying money. Listen to this. And September, I remember say when Cameron come here, you know, him say we must forget about it, you know. And what if Jamaican people never realize a Cameron family benefit off a slave and slave labor. The same man who come here and tell us we must forget about slavery because them think they're a long time thing. On September the 30th, 2015, when Prime Minister David Cameron of Great Britain and Northern Ireland addressed the Jamaican Parliament and told the people of the island and region that slavery was a long time ago and that it was time black people get over it. These are the exact words they use. We must get over slavery. He was not speaking the truth. He was speaking the greatest falsehood of the modern era in respect of the crime of British slavery. He must have known the truth. The truth now reveals that his government in 2015, this is when him come here, you know. Him come here in September the 30th, 2015 and start this thing. He was not speaking the truth. The truth now reveals that his government in 2015 was still paying off the slavery abolition loan of 1834. Which one I was born 1834? Me never born 1834. Me no buyer never born 1834. Because me am buyer, me older than buyer. You understand? Imagine this, you know. The British was paying off slavery loan from 1834, and the loan them paid off, finished paying it off in 2015. Slavery loan we are talking about. The British people was paying money to pay off a loan that was granted in 1834, and them done pay it off in 2015. And the guy come here, the Cameron come here, come tell us they must forget about slavery, you know. Meanwhile, wrote in the same 2015, him come here, in the same 2015, them pay off the money. Historians have now got to the bottom of the financial crime. They have revealed the shocking news that British paid the last installment of the 1834 slavery abolition loan on the 15th of February 2015. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months before Cameron come here, the British government finished pay off a slavery abolition loan. What's the slavery abolition loan? Is to compensate the loss of revenue to the slave masters. The revelation speaks to the persistent dishonesty of British governments and the Prime Minister about the system of African enslavement as a distant event. In other words, them want to make us feel it's a long time thing. We must forget about it. It's a long time thing. 2015 is not a long time. A remote history with no connection and relevance to the present. This persistent lie was exposed by the evidence from the Majesty's Treasury. Where this information come from? This information coming from Her Majesty's Treasury, which shows that the slavery loan was several times refinanced and finally paid off just 3 years ago. People, I want to listen to this because I'm not going to stop here this on IRFM, you know. I'm not going to stop here this on IRFM. Because I know Cabo, I'm going to pick it up, say it, and she's going to say it again and again and again, and I'm going to keep saying it. They were paying money, slavery loan, up to 15th of February 2015. This is something them tell us that we must forget about. That them think they happen a long time. This revelation speaks to, all right, yes. Vice Chancellor at the University of the West Indies, Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, who is also an economic historian, revealed that research into the archives at the Bank of England, His Majesty's Treasury, and the Rothschild Merchant Bank shows that successive recent British Prime Ministers, especially Tony Blair and David Cameron, have sought to deceive the Caribbean people on the matter what the hell Jamaican government is going to say and do now. Because we hear Mike Henry talking not as a government man, but as an individual about the issue. They have refused to enter into reparation conversations with the Caribbean and have covered up the truth in order to make the argument that slavery was in a distant past, hence not subject to reparation claims. The truth is that British governments refinanced the slave loan for over 150 years in order to financially benefit from slavery right under our very nose. This is shameful and disgraceful deception of the Caribbean people, the African world, and the UK's own citizens. In other words, the citizens of England have been paying money to the His Majesty Treasury Department in order to finance a slavery loan, in order to pay off a bill that them did have, that them paid these people from 1834. It is unimaginable that until 2015, ordinary people in Britain, including black people, were still repaying the slave abolition loan, which equaled over, listen to this, it is imaginable that until 2015, when I talk about 18 something now, when everybody went upon the earth now, we're big. For absence, did ban them time there. Yes. It is unimaginable that until 2015, ordinary people in Britain, including black people, were still repaying the slave abolition loan, which equaled over 20 billion in today's money. Which equaled 20 billion in today's money. This is the people them who, when we talk about reparation, you know, them say, and them have black people actually say the same thing. Them have black people that talk about one beg the queen this and another beg the queen that and all them something there. It's not a begging because they must pay reparation money. So they ratted. Hey, better cuss bad one. All right, but I cuss I'll keep that for the button there now. The most distinguishing part of it is that the 300,000 workers working West Indians in England have been taxed. The most disgusting part of it is that the 300,000 working West Indians in England have been taxed to repay the slavery loan which enriched the enslavers' owners and the descendants right into the present day. Right to the present day. White people in England who is descendant from these owners of slaves, like Cameron and him friend them, is still reaping the benefits from our ancestors' slavery that them have in a slavery to 2015. This is a horrible reality to accept, and the British government must apologize for the lies and the deception and sit down with the Caribbean states to discuss the reparation agenda which with immediate effect. We want the people them in England pick up this argument, you know. We want the people them pick up this argument because that's a serious thing. Every West Indian taxpayer in Britain who are descendants of the enslaved must demand accountability and repayment. That the government of Britain and the rich who had the slavery bonds cashed in on its refinancing from the 1830s to today is an international immorality of the highest order. Only reparation can cleanse the crime from the face of our societies. Both the Caribbean and the British people must demand justice. We stand together against the deceptive politics. Only reparation can repair this horrible crime in our communities. We don't want to believe that or don't want to believe it. We don't want to believe it or don't want to believe it. This is a fact. His Majesty's Treasury does not know its own country history. His Majesty's Treasury should have said end slavery. So when we just say a while ago, you know, without even looking upon the paper, them never end slavery. Them end the slave trade. Them end the slave trade. Them is not slavery, them stop. Because the slave trade start to become of a burden to them. It's not because them love black people why them stop it. It's because it was not financially viable again. You know, when something not financially viable, even though you had to do it for long, you decide, why this not viable again, I'm going to stop it. But when them stop it, them realize that them have put certain people out of business. Some white people, them have put out of business. So what them do now, them say, all right, here what we're going to do. We're going to compensate you. So them start to take taxpayers' money from England, taxpayers' money, and any one of them colony where was British colony, including Jamaica, them start to take that money to repay the slave owners because them stop the slave trade. And we are told that when them claims say slavery is abolished, them still have ship attack people from Africa come on here, so years after them still have people that take come on here, so it's not the slave trade, it's not the slavery them stop. Them don't it's a business about the people them. It's the economic situation that create the burden to them now. It become an economic burden to them now. So them have to stop that trade. The loan was borrowed in 1835. The Slave Trade Abolition Act was passed in 1807. Almost 3 decades before enslavers were paid £20 million in compensation money at the end of slavery in 1835. Living British citizens did not help to end the slave trade. In other words, white people, British people, citizens never helped to end the slave trade. The Chancellor of the Exchequer, George Osborne, announced October 31, 2014, that the government would pay off part of the nation's First World War debt as part of redemption bonds stretching as far back as the 18th century. In addition to the war bonds, some of the debt being repaid in redeeming 4% consols dates as far back as the 18th century. In 1853, the Chancellor Gladstone consolidated, among other things, the capital stock of the South Sea Company, originating in 1711, which had collapsed in the infamous South Sea bubble financial crisis in 1720 and in 1888. Chancellor George Goshen converted bonds first issued in 1752 and subsequently used to finance the Napoleonic and Crimean's War, the Slavery Abolition Act 1835, and the Irish Distress Loan 1847. This debt will be repaid through the redemption of the 4% consols. These debts, according to UK Treasury, were redeemed on February the 1st, 2015. What a serious thing, people. The British taxpayers, many of whom are descendants of Africans, helped to finance the interest payments on a debt that largely went to the socially and politically connected few in 1835. According to a report in The Guardian, most of the bonds are owned by small investors. Of the 11,200 registered holders, 7,700 investors hold less than £1,000 nominal, and 92% of holders own less than £10,000 each. What this shows is the intergenerational link with slavery, which is something we argue all the while. We say we know, say, the people them who own the place them now never born them time there, but them is benefiting from the degradation, from the chattel slavery that bind our ancestors and still bind we today. We are still traumatized by slavery. When people say we lazy, it's lie them telling. What do you mean lazy? We're not lazy. The conditions is not suitable for us to live in, and we have that legacy of slavery still holding us. Governments, one type of governments come because they need rape. Them rape way. We're not talking about physical rape, not like how them rape woman and rape man. Because yes, the men them used to rape our men in those times. We're not talking about that kind of rape. We're talking about economical rape. Rape. Them rape the country. Them rape the people them politically and economically. And then now them tell us that we can't run with things. And them have black people, we are get up and say these things, that black people can't run business. Because people are say, look at the Chinaman. The Chinaman, they never got through no started slavery. They must say, oh, white people come here so and get over because them never got through no started slavery. And the majority of Jamaican people got through that. And to think that we was paying the people them was paying. Did you know that the French government, when France did have a Lego 80, did you know that the Asian people was paying reparation money, compensation to the French for nearly 100 years? And just that day, them stopped paying, you know, and they remember when the president of France, the preacher one get up and say, watch out, enough is enough. When they have to run come at Jamaica and end up at South Africa. Because he was daring to say that France should have paid 80 reparation, not the other way around. Now these are the things that is reality, you know. It's reality, you know, it's not we have said that because we want to say it. It's historical reality. You enslave a man for how much years? And now you are come tell him, say, because now you used to work for him free. You are tell him now, say, boy, right now, here and now. You say, true, me, I'm going to let you go now, you have to go pay me now. And that was happening too. There was a kind of apprenticeship team that we didn't know about, the apprenticeship team, where when them let go the African, them say, all right, here what you going to do now? Work for maybe a 2 or 3 years without pay. And then that will work off, where would that it make off for you? I tell you, Rasta. So I'm going to tell you now, some of the business place them were still, and we was part of that loan agreement, and we did still a benefit off of this thing. One, Barclays Bank. What do you hear me say? Barclays Bank. Citigroup Global Markets Limited. Goldman Sachs International Bank. Jefferies International Limited. Lloyds Bank. Mark and Stanley and Company International. Nomura International. Santander Global Banking and Markets, UK. The Toronto Dominion Bank, London branch. Winter Flood Securities Limited. BNP Paribas, London branch. Deutsche Bank, AG, London branch. HSBC Bank. JP Morgan Securities. Merrill Lynch International. NatWest Markets. Royal Bank of Canada, Europe Limited. Scotia Bank, Europe. UBS Limited. These companies, these banks have been profiting and has gained riches and wealth from the devastation of a race. And most of us here now domicile on these farmer slave plantation island, not recognizing that part of the problem. And our people will argue this too, but it's a reality. Part of the reason why we find ourselves so not progressing as how we should progress is because we were deliberately held down economically, socially, politically, and spiritually by these people who their children are living today and is benefiting from the slavery of our ancestors, the enslavement of our ancestors, and the wealth of their parents. Like, as we say, Cameron, who became the president, the prime minister of England, his family had slaves here. His family have slaves here. And if I'm not mistaken, somebody can call me and correct me. I think them have about 200 odd slaves. So, our call for reparation is a just cause. Our call for reparation is a just cause. And we need to make the people them understand these things, very important. That it's not a long time thing. When you hear people talk about, yeah, but them tears they gone, what time we move on? Move on where? Them never move on. Up to 2015, them never move on. 2015, that is 3 years ago. Up to 2015, these people never move on. So how the hell somebody will come and come tell we must move on? Or them have black people who are disrespect them ancestors now. I come tell we say, look here, how they make a mountain over a molehill. Them think they gone a long time, you know. Make we move on. Then why them not move on? Secretly and connivingly round the corner. Them a dish out loans and a hand out loans and a send out money and all them something there. From the Treasury Department in England. Them a do all of these things. And them know what them a do. So if them know what them a do and know say, well, boy, we have to get this thing done, you know, and by 2015 it done. February 2015 it done. 6 months after, them prime minister come in and say, look, you know, get over it. As a matter of fact, here we're going to know. We're going to help you to build out of prison. How we're going to get over that? We not get over it. We not get over it, you know. Same like how, man, at the boy Muta, some man, some man on the reason I'm talking about the gun killing in Jamaica. I said, that's so done, man. You think that going to last forever? You think all of them gun shooting and things are going to last forever? You're mad if you think that. I'm mad if you think, say, all of them killing where you see are going every day in Jamaica, 1,000, more dead now. This year, in the first 2 months, are more dead now than last year. Me know that not going to last forever. I mean, I talk about in the next man's lifetime neither. I talk about my lifetime. Because I now wait for go heaven and come back here, so you know. I hurt you where I work with. But you see like how me know say, them criminality the way you see I go on to Jamaica not going to last forever. As some me know say, reparation is a just cause and black people must get reparation. Must. They really think that's why it's going to go all the while. You think Jesus will come back here so when we in a this sufferation and degradation, Jesus better hold on. We have to get our peace first. Just like the apple when they on the computer. Piece of the apple. We have to get our piece of apple too. We have to bite the other part of the apple. We can't make white people bite one side and everybody will look on the apple so. We have to bite it too. And how we going to bite it? We have to wake up. We are slumbering and sleep too much. And I go on like things right and wrong and right and wrong and right and wrong. Wrong and right work out for people who are dealing with sin. That's so you get wrong and right, you know. Most of the people that hear you talk about righteousness, them talk about righteousness because every day them think wicked. Then if you talk about righteousness, you must talk about wickedness. If you talk about God, you must talk about the devil. And most of the Christian people, them talk about the devil more than God because them tell you about you go burn in a fire and burn in a this and burn in a that. Before them talk about life, them talk about death. Me a woman sit down on the TV say she no go dance, she go a funeral. A bleachers at that, you know. No one say, so what you think about this? Look at now, yo, me no go dance, no, me go a funeral. Can you imagine that? And they say it reach black people. But it not going to work out so all the while. No, sir. We have to get our peace, man. Where's the buyer? Yes, sir. Yeah, man, we have to get our peace, man. We can't go on so all the while. This is the cutting edge on RFM. Yes, this is the cutting edge on RFM. Very revealing articles to really bring to the attention of the British people, them, and we hope say all the people, them, in England who is of like mind can draw a whole heap of interest around this thing what we just talk about. It's not a joke business. It's not a joke business. It's a deception beyond deception. You see, this let me believe. You see, every conspiracy theory where as it relates to England and so on, I accept it as real. Because this is like a deception at the highest level. This is a deception at its highest level. Yeah, man, a serious thing. Serious thing. That we are told to forget it. Because it's a long time, yet still your government is involved in compensation up to 2015. And then I tell we must forget it. Slavery is still in effect, politically and spiritually, especially the spiritual part. When you look upon the conditions of African people in this part of the world, man, we're sick, but we don't know so we're sick. Because we think that ignorance is bliss. Most of the time, ignorance is stupidity. Because information there for grasp. And we refuse to really accept this information because we are so engulfed in the European logics and the European definition of self. That is scary when we see ourselves. Scary. That's why we have to figure out a way, every way possible, to fix ourselves. That we don't look like ourselves. Because if we fix ourselves, we look like Europeans. But kind of time we see ourselves naturally. It's like we see Dracula. Believe you me, like we living at the monster's house, the Adams family house. When we see ourselves. Because we see ourselves like Adams family, scared or rotted. That is why we do all sorts of things to get rid of the things them where naturally is we. And when we find a spirituality that define us, we shun it too. We shun it. When we find that spirituality that define us, we shun it. That's why the Indian them can come here so now and start to grab way spiritually now. Start showing say them can make you get visa. You know, long over man I tell people say them can make man get visa. You know, like, the same thing when the Obeah man them tell them, the same thing the Indian them come tell them now, but guess what? It's a foreign thing, it will be acceptable. It will be acceptable. Because it's so we stay. We get caught up in something else other than we self. Look how long Rastafari they are show them things and I show this and I show that. And people scan mock Jerry. We're the most scanned and mocked people in Jamaica. We is the most scanned and mocked people in Jamaica. Yet still, it will appear that we have become now the building, not even the cornerstone. Because the stone that the builder refused, it seems as if now it's become the building. Boris Evans said Rastafari is the memory of the Jamaican people. It is the Rastafari brethren and sisters that remind the Jamaican people that them is African and them have a different worldview. That them have to wake up to this worldview. That we had institutions. We had places of learning long before Europeans and Arabs go to Africa. Our history never start when them bring across us. So. When you hear some people that talk about it's a local thing, them bring African cross and so I should have still the Africa I run up and down naked. It's madness. It's madness. African wear the most clothes. You ever see an African king yet? From all in some West African country, you ever see a chief? You ever see one of them chief in Africa? Well, I tell some youth today, say, Africa is the only place that you have primitive man and modern man. There's no other continent you go and see primitive, modern. I'm going to say primitive, we are talking about primitive. Like them man they just make. Like the Bushman them. In Namibia and South Africa, them look like them just make. Like them come right out of the, what them call it, in the beginning, God created man in his own image. Them man they look like them kind of man there. According to what them I say. And then now you have the emperor and the kings and the chief of Africa. When you look on cloud, on top of cloud, to wrap them. You have hut. And you have palaces. You have frankincense. And you have gold and diamond. And then you know frankincense was once the trading link. One time frankincense in Africa is more precious than gold. Them used to trade that. Cross into Arabia there, into Yemen and all these places. So we know Africa existed thousands of years before any Europeans come go on like them and them run the world. Because most of the little things them where you see there about you, so if you check invention, science and technology, a whole heap of them things here. A simple thing like all a stoplight, it's a black man create that. You know, light bulb and all them things when I talk about Edison and all them something there. A black man first go through that and recognize that. So, we don't know. African people have to wake up. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. I have a bridging inside us, so Crucial Banky and Baya, you know, Crucial Banky, yeah, we are playing music them about 2 months you know, we are playing the music and in my pass through from St. Kitts. Man from St. Kitts, you know, this is a reggae month also. Reggae month and More time we are talking about reggae. We are talking about where white people take away reggae and white people do this. You have some people in the Caribbean we have played the reggae to, you know. When I get them know in our eyesight. We let them know in our eyesight because all we are concentrate upon is this a white man who have played the reggae over this and this a white man who have played the reggae. So you have some man in the Caribbean, Virgin Islands, youth them were well popular too. You know, see, you have some Virgin Island brethren and sisters where I play reggae music. It's brethren Crucial Banky, St. Kitts. A long time I have him CD, you know, but this one you kind of impressed me more still. Believe you me, we're going to talk to him because it's music month and we don't really hear them emphasize black people who play reggae in the Caribbean, near way. You know, whereas I hear about Hawaii and, you know, England reggae and German reggae, Germans who play reggae, gentleman and gentlewoman and gentle picnic and all them something like that. And we are hear about all these white people who play reggae. Alba Rossi and all these people. You never hear any emphasis made on African people in the Caribbean who are make the reggae music. You know, see it. All the matter of fact, we see none of them, the panel of them reggae, what them call them, Black History Reggae Month symposiums and reggae this and reggae that. You know, see it. We say, what him name there? Radigan passed through the other day. No respect still, but really and truly, you know? The same old all the while. When I lick against Radigan, but we don't say, warm to the man them who did it before Radigan, who did project the music on a higher level, but not because them are Rasta and African, them kind of get round the corner business. Warm to all the Virgin Island youth them, you know, we go out there and take the world by storm. What do you put them about? You know, you have one from Trinidad. Why you look my brethren, my poet brethren from them time there. You know, it's like, anyway, we so come to it. We're going to go to the lady, Pat Clark, and come forward to this brethren. We were supposed to have an interview, but anytime they're ready, we will talk to the brethren and then talk to them. Cutting edge.
As we observe Black History Month, we have been reflecting on national pride. Acclaimed Jamaican novelist Victor Stafford Reid wrote a song full of patriotism and national pride. It was composed with the aim of preparing the youth for nationhood after Jamaica gained independence in 1962. I pledge my heart forever to serve with humble pride this shining homeland ever, so long as earth abide. I pledge my heart this island as God and faith shall live, my work, my strength, my love, and my loyalty to give. O green isle of the Indies, Jamaica, strong and free, our vows and loyal promises, O heartland, 'tis to thee. The words of the national song were inspired by the British song I Vow to Thee, My Country, and was composed to be sung at schools and at civic occasions. In order to engender nationalism, the national awards and honors were also devised. The honor of the Order of Merit, OM, may be conferred upon any citizen of Jamaica or distinguished citizen of a country other than Jamaica, an honorary member, who has achieved eminent international distinction in the field of science, the arts, literature, or any other endeavor. It is not conferred upon more than 2 persons in any 1 year. The motto of the order is, "He that does truth comes into the light," and a member of the order is styled the Honorable. The insignia, or the symbol of the Order of Merit, is a collar badge suspended from a deep maroon silk ribbon. The sixth, armed with an enamel star with 12 points, has superimposed on it a lesser similarly shaped star in silver. Between each of the outer 6 points of the star is the blue lignum vitae flower of Jamaica. In the center is the coat of arms of Jamaica in gold on a contrasting silver background, surrounded by the motto of the order in gold lettering on red enamel. The two entertainers who have been conferred the RFM Lifetime Achievement Award thus far are also recipients of the Order of Merit. They are the Honorable James Chambers, popularly known as Jimmy Cliff, and the Honorable Neville O'Reilly Livingston, affectionately known as Bunny Wailer or Jabby. If we should live by the words of our national song, our island would be an even more beautiful place. National honors would be easily obtained. Honors such as the Badge of Honor, which may be awarded to civilian residents of Jamaica. There are 3 categories of this honor. The Badge of Honor for Gallantry, awarded to persons who have performed acts of gallantry and acts of heroism, or who have shown great courage in circumstances of extreme danger. The Badge of Honor for Meritorious Service, awarded to persons who have rendered loyal and meritorious service beneficial to Jamaica. And the Badge of Honor for Long and Faithful Service, awarded to persons who have rendered long and valuable service worthy of special recognition. The insignia or symbol of the Badge of Honor is made of silver and is circular in design, bearing on the front of the badge the coat of arms of Jamaica with lignum vitae trees and flowers around the border. On the reverse of the badge are the words for gallantry, for meritorious service, or for long and faithful service, as the case may be, with the name of the recipient and the date of the award. And now, to end Jamaican roots and culture, here's our famous quotation from the Black diaspora. History is a clock that people use to tell their time of day. It is a compass they use to find themselves on the map of human geography. It tells them where they are and what they are. The words of John Henry Clark. For Jamaican Roots and Culture, I'm Pat Clark.
Yeah, that was Pat Clark, Jamaican Roots and Culture. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. You know, you have been hearing us playing this song from last year, and guess what? We have the brethren at the studio with the Yellow Brethren.
Yes, I have more respect.
I say for a year, yeah, so.
Yeah, more respect.
All right, so tell me something, how long are you there?
In Jamaica.
Eh?
I've been living in Jamaica.
Whatever, we have to get more volume out of here, so. Go on, talk now.
Yeah, no. Connecting.
Your voice so like my voice. Your voice so like my voice. Like many water, many thunders. All right. We are saying now, we ask you how long they are there in Jamaica.
I've been living in Jamaica through the CSME for about 2 years now, you know.
You there in Jamaica 2 years?
Yeah, man.
So which part of the album you did there with me just get it since in a while?
Well, actually, I was, after I did the CSME in 15, I went to Europe. I was in Europe for about 1 year. So in the meantime, you know, we did some recording in Bradford with a very good brethren of mine, Mr. Roman Price. We finished up the album and then we came back to Jamaica in August of this year to promotion and, you know.
All right, so let me ask you a question. You listen to the read thing when I read a while ago.
Yes, man.
How do I see? What do I take on it?
Well, means that's a legal mind, but it's criminal. I mean, things like these is starting to be. We have to start look at this thing like crime against humanity. We just can't approach it just like something very simple, and we have to unite and file complaint in the United Nations against these old slave driver.
Well, you know, say, we a brethren just WhatsApp me a conversation about petition that something happened in terms of people are galvanized and a rally around.
Yes. There is something worth to rallying around right now, especially at this point in time.
Yeah. All right. In a St. Kitts, did I come from St. Kitts?
Yes,
right?
yes.
reggae music is a big deal over there, or
Big
just
deal, huge
flow?
deal. We have a yearly festival that keeps in the last week of June. I think it's one of the best festivals right now. I mean, bar none, because we have a variety. I think this year they're having Patti LaBelle and Sizzler and Spice, and the lineup is just awesome this year.
The last time I come over there was me and Black Stallion.
Yes.
In a square. Me remember that.
Yes, man, that was an African Liberation.
African Liberation Day.
Yes.
You did there?
Yes, I was in.
Yeah, me and
yes, man.
Black. Him dead now, though, don't he?
I think so. I think him drop out. Yes.
Black Stallion, man. Mighty
Calypsonian, man.
All right. So you said reggae gets its full share of play in a
yes, in St. Kitts. And the youth them with the dance hall, it just, it's the most popular thing right now.
All right. So let me ask you a question now. The I start record in a St. Kitts as when I left St. Kitts and got Europe.
I started recording in 1983. Matter of fact, my first recording was done in Philip Smart's studio in Long Island, the late Philip Smart.
I know him.
Yeah, and then my first album recorded in 1985 with Light Parks in Harry J studio.
Remember album where you make a good little while now,
Yeah, that shake down. I think I'm actually walk with a copy.
You walk with
yeah, because I say, so I have to walk with this copy to remind me.
Yes, because I remember the idea. I think I was about to wait. Oh, I remember which part of the album, say, I went last week, I searched for the album still,
Seen.
Because I myself, I love that tune, yeah. I mean, it's a nice album because I play about 2 more tune and 5, but that one, yeah, I play more than the other one, right?
Yeah, man.
But I say, but wait. But I don't know the youth and I don't know the voice. I say youth, a big man. I don't know the big man, the virgin. I search for the album, I can't find the album. So I say, maybe how much album do I have?
We have about 5 albums right
But maybe
now.
another one when I have you bring me that.
I think that it might be shake down, because I that's the one that me know say me give you.
Oh, you didn't give me?
Many years.
Yeah,
when
I feel embarrassed.
when me, no, the amount of CD people that give you a motor. You could have run a shop right now.
No, we ask that question now. Me meet you already.
Yes, man. 97.
Where?
97 in a Kingston.
Me meet you at Kingston.
Yes, man.
And you give me a CD.
Yes, man. You did have a business that go on them time there.
Me have a store.
Yeah.
You know, say mother give a telephone book for lick me and I made with it. No, serious thing, no. Cause total, no, serious. Because, your music sound to me like you did a record long time, so you can hear the elements of real music in it. To me personally, you hear the real music.
Yeah.
So it showed me say you did a record long time. So when me I try to dig up the album now, the CD back now, because me I said, no, but me know that Virgin Rasta. I know Big Ear tell me say, I have a CD with you for a long time too,
Seen.
When me give Big Ear that CD, him say, yeah, man, I know the Virgin, I have a CD by him too, but well, it just amazing that things come
forward, full cycle, yes, I am.
All right, let me ask about St. Kitts, because I'm really interested in St. Kitts. St. Kitts seem to be like not as much as Jamaica, because St. Kitts, I don't know, big country.
Yeah.
But the crime rate seems that it kind of a spiral under control over there too.
Hence, that's the reason for the track Genocide Plan.
Oh, so you're singing for St. Kitts?
Not generally for St. Kitts, but it's something that we're looking at in the Caribbean. And we're seeing that this trend is really spreading through the Caribbean like wildfire. And we have to kind of highlight it and bring it to the fore, because as musicians and songwriters, I think that is one of our duty. I think we're bound, by our conscience to kind of put this kind of material on the forefront.
Yeah. So it bother you all the music, the trend where the music are taking in terms of where most of the youth them are listening to, it bother you?
Well, a lot of the messages, the trend of the music, the sound, we know so the youth them have them own like a thing where them are do. But we kind of take certain exception is what they're saying, you know, and what they're promoting, you know, what they're gravitating to, you know, because it's a very important thing, you know. Some people say, why them is not a role model and rare, but trust me, you see, music is propaganda, and if you say it enough, you might just wind up do it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That is the best way to get across a message.
Right, I'm telling you, especially with the youth, them.
It catch you, you don't even know, so it
It catch you. Yeah. Not here in Europe.
No, I said I leave St. Kitts and I tour Europe.
Yeah, I was in Sardinia, and then we was in England, in Birmingham. For most of the time, I was working on the jukebox album.
The album, yeah. Well, you know, say you ever book in England yet? Tell me no, you know, because if you tell me yes.
I've seen you. I've seen you in England.
Oh, but you never meet me there.
No.
Oh, come here, that plan to make when we make the telephone book. You read the box, you know. If you actually book in England, I will remember. All right. The eye, as I said, sound like a brethren who have a feel of the reggae. And given that the reggae come from Yasso. Anybody ever look at you and say, oh, you're going like a Jamaica, like you come from Jamaica?
I'm going to give a quick scenario. When I released Slaughter on JVC, on the television station back then in 96, there was an argument on the campus as to whether we are from, you know, is this guy a Jamaican? And there was a big argument with the students, them from St. Kitts. And the Jamaican students, them almost come to blows.
Because
so I tell them, say, yeah, idiot, move. And go ahead. Nobody not sing reggae, so we're not from around here.
Say, most time when you talk to one from the island, them have an accent. But you're not Caribbean.
I think you see me live in America 21 years, and you know that, I went to school in America in the Bronx, and finished high school.
Come on.
Well, basically.
Come on, you don't come from St. Kitts again, right? Right. No matter when I meet, you have the impression say you just I come from St. Kitts, but a long time ago St. Kitts.
A good while now, a few years, a couple of years I don't go
like
to
when's a couple of years about?
Well, since I've been to St. Kitts last year.
You got St. Kitts last year?
Yeah, to do festival.
So where your family there?
My family is in St. Kitts, home is in New York and Canada, you know, spread out around the place.
You have children and all of
yeah, man.
Kids?
No, one son, my first son.
How much you have in New York?
2.
How much you have in England?
None yet. Muta no easy.
A reggae artist, a reggae about this, but we find, say, and we have said this again, we find, say, when we talk about reggae month in a Jamaica, it is good that we emphasize the Jamaican product. And anytime we talk outside of Jamaica now, we go to America. So most of the time you hear an artist get big up is from America or England. But we know that there's artists in the Caribbean who make an impression on the reggae scene internationally. Where you never really hear them on Jamaican radio station yet. You know, you never hear them talk, I never hear them give opinion or nothing. You know, Van is one of them brother there. From Midnight.
Yes.
One of the biggest reggae groups.
You know, so some of them you are from St. Kitts, and I think
yeah. But Van are from
Virgin Island.
Yeah, he changed the name now. He changed the name of the group now.
Okay.
He have his own thing go on, but you have a sister name. Oh gosh, man. You have a whole heap of them, you know. You have a whole heap of them.
Man, Pressure Bus Pipe and, you know, man.
Him come on here to come make a
Love and Affection, yes, man.
Yeah, him come on here come make a name for himself. But really and truly, I'm seeing him on the boat too, you know. Him be there on the cruise, you know, and tear down the place, you know. Yeah, man, it's like the people, you know, the people, them know them go there, and them actually buy them ticket before the hurricane come, you know.
Yeah.
So even though the hurricane match on the place, and we see a whole heap of people from Virgin, we have to wait. Oh, hurricane match on the place and them find money for come here, so. Only for years them did buy the ticket before the hurricane.
In advance. Yes.
That did kind of break the feeling.
Yeah, man, that little.
The
yeah.
pain.
Yeah.
After going on a Virgin Island. So, pressure bus pipe now. Him the dip on the show. I tell you, man.
Yeah,
them
man,
support him
them.
seriously.
Yeah,
man, them support him seriously. So, maybe the next time you dip on the pool, you're going to hear what people from St. Kitts dip on the boat.
So the thing.
So, we are playing this tune now. And it's Black History Month with Reggae Month, you know them way there. And we have a brethren in the studio from St. Kitts named Crucial Banky. We just play a tune by him, but brethren, you see that next tune here? It's a cover version of the Beatles tune.
Yeah.
And we love it. We love how the eye do it still.
See.
They put their own stamp on it. Why they do that one as a cover? Because it looks like it's only cover tune on it, don't it?
Yeah, and you know what I say? I'm a brethren Roman is who forced me to sing that song now here, you know. He literally forced me. Say, Banky, you have to change, man. You can't go hard, man. You have to mellow out on this one. I say, sing it that way, man.
I like how the eye sing it still.
And
I know the tune.
actually, when it finished now.
They didn't have them era there, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Tune, you know, so, for you the eye sing it still. I'm going to play it. Here goes. I make album international and deal with different topics.
Yes.
You localize your team.
Yeah.
You know, your team them wide.
Yeah.
Most artists just stick to them area where them come from. You know them there. But I know they say the eye. Maybe it's because the eye has this eye say they like tour Europe and live in England and live in America.
Yeah, man.
That's why the eye say that. Because really I think about human cargo.
It's a serious thing, you know.
The migrant.
Migrants play, that's the name of the tune.
Which one are the migrant situation influence that tune?
Libya, especially Libya. Because I've been to Sardinia, Libya, especially Libya. Because I've been to Sardinia last year, December. And Sardinia.
Which place you go?
Sardinia. Sardinia is a little island where run by Italy, you know, in the Mediterranean. Yeah. And that is one of the places where I have a problem with migrants. And also Italy have a serious problem, and you know, say France with Calais, and you know, so it's a real serious issue, you know.
So I'm going to ask you a question now, because they are the St. Kitts and this is Jamaica, and they seem to tour a lot of places. Why they never did see it fit for really bust out in Jamaica? Why it takes so long for they really come round to Jamaica?
Well, I can tell you that a couple of reasons. One of the main reasons is when I man start recording certain music, the music change. You know, like dancehall just come and take over the whole thing, and the new generation, so it cause man for kind of easy back and go and record still, but the whole material until you know, say like you said, things come full cycle. Where you see the music start forward again, where you find positive music, get a earplay, get a listen. You know, people are pay attention to the positive sound. Youths like Chronics coming through and Kavaka Pyramid, you know, and them set of youth there. So the thing kind of take a different trend again to where we know, say, as the roots. You know, so we choose this time, but not that I never perform. I perform in Jamaica already, Sunsplash 86, and again in 88, and I think I did some things with Bonnie Whalers back in the 90s, and Nature Farm, you know, so. Yeah. Yeah.
Caps up a man to go be here.
Yeah.
You know, so made it up there.
Yeah, man.
Made it up there, man.
Yeah, man, a beautiful place.
Oh,
man.
gosh,
beautiful.
man. A doggo place, man. We want to yell up doggo, you know. We want to yell up the juggler doggo, you know. Yell up doggo. You think so? Forget you. Him. That place, the man. Sweet.
Sweet, man.
Remember, man, Bonnie Wheeler perform up there, and
Yeah.
it was nice, man. Yes. Yeah, so they did up the toe.
Yes, man, I actually perform on that show.
I deserve you if you lick me in the mail with two telephone book brethren. No, I tell you.
Bye.
Hey, Baya, give thanks to Baya for raise you up, you know.
Yes,
because
man.
right now, no, me I tell you, then the idea all of them place there. The idea on Sunsplash.
Yeah, man, 86, dance all night.
Eh?
That was a very memorable night because it's the first
Where
time.
did they put it on?
Yes, man, I mean, we did the
Where did they put it on?
Bonnie Wheelers, I mean, you know, the honorable,
Yeah.
you know, Bonnie Wheeler, you know,
Yeah.
that same night, he performed in Madison Square Garden. Ram up the place, man.
But let me ask you now. All right, so you tour Europe.
Yeah.
You did there England. How much years you stay there England?
No, I was here for about 1 year.
How much years you there Europe?
It was between Europe and England.
Yeah.
You know, so
And then you there America for how much years?
well, I did school here, so I did like 21 years in
And then
America.
you come back to Jamaica now. So
Yeah.
when you go back as St. Kitts, I decide you now go back as St. Kitts.
Well, when them give me some work down there, me just go mash it and come in. Yeah, man. Right now, me I penetrate yard, you know.
Yes.
Me like the revolution of the music what go on right
on,
now.
that's all.
Yeah,
Of
right
course.
now. Yes.
I have to the route there.
Yes, man. I mean, you have to hold the road.
Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge on IRFM. We hear the advertisement there about check up and all. It's not me I do the check up, you know, I want to know that. So all the ladies, them don't come out there and want me check on up. And that is not me doing the check up. Them going to have doctors and all these kind of people out there checking up the people, them blood pressure and diabetes and them thing there, and see if you have any lump in your breast that is protruding cancer. Because nowadays, as a woman have a lump in the breast, so now, you know, more than likely it's cancer. So you need to check it if you see any lump will look away. Don't feel it's true your brethren, then feel it up. Why it swell up. You understand? Maybe it's cancer show itself. So you need to check up. Very important. Check up is very important and vital. Some people afraid of doctor, you know. I'm afraid of doctor like what? But guess what now? When you reach all my age, that's what you know. Trust me, man. Doctor become your best friend. Doctor become your best friend. When you reach all my age, I know, because after you reach far, you know, may I tell you, you reach far because my age, me consider reach far. You understand? So, yes, you're more susceptible now to different things. Susceptible to different things, you understand? So you have to just work out your life. And you have to know, say, well, a little doctor around there, so you can't call all them over there. You understand? Because I mean, everybody check again, you know. Everybody check again and I go like, say, me have some doctor for myself. No, me pass them stage, you know. Me left the doctor into the doctors. You know, see, me still a cook, so me not have nobody a cook for me. Me still cook. And certain things me just do myself. But you see, when it come out to my eternal, so now, me not no joke. Me not no joke, because really and truly, sickness is a thing, you know, where it come like a normal thing, you know, and you never want sickness to be normal. It's not normal to be sick. It's abnormal when you're sick. When your nose are run, it's abnormal. When you sneeze and your nose are run, it's abnormal. So you need to figure out why you're sneezing and why your nose running. If it's some kind of germs around the place or something, it's not true you're wicked. So it's not true you're wicked why your head hurt you. But maybe you think too much. You know, see, or maybe a man take a thing and box in your face too. Or maybe you lose some money and then your nerves start to clink. Or you're supposed to get some money and you never get it and you're fretting out, so you don't spend the money before you get it and your head start to hurt you. You understand? No, you can't go to the doctor for that. You have to figure it out and say, well, you know, say, I'm not going to think about this too much. Don't cry over spilled milk. Make it go on and run it course. Because you know, say, yeah, another day did it. But you have certain things, man. Certain things happen to you and people are going like, say, okay, you know, say, you can't just drink 2 bush over this one. No, I mean, not them joke there, you know. I don't know them joke there at all. You understand? You have things where cure things and you have things where prevent things. And most herbical things is to prevent the thing. It's just that, you know, prevention is better than to cure. So you have to start do the thing before that it don't happen. We hear some news things are run out about sugar and all them something there. You have some old old foot, you know, where that can't help them again, you know. You understand? That you going to take certain things now, herbs, drink this herb and that herb. It is beautiful, but you can't drink the herb when the thing gone bad already. Because it's supposed to prevent it. A whole heap of them herbal thing is to prevent the thing, it's not to cure it. And when you go to the doctor don't cure things. Them call it like submerge it. Like a pain, a tablet don't get you that pain, you know, it just make the pain, relieve you from the pain, not the pain down there. The thing will cause the pain down there. It's just that now you're not feeling the pain because you take something where react to your body and react to your brain and it just say, all right, no pain till 12 hour time. 12 hour come now, you see your pain start there again. You have to take another one and another one and another one. And they have a side effect on that. But sometimes the pain is a good relief. Because you don't want it, you have a bad teeth and in the night you can't sleep because it hurts and it pain you. You just go take something and it just, stop pain you. And then tomorrow morning, you forget, through the pain stop now, you say, I can't better take out the teeth here, man. But now I got a doctor to take out my teeth, Rasta. The night come and get it, lick down your right teeth, you know, you start to figure out, so, where the tablet them, they are 1 minute by, go buy half dozen. So, we just say that because they might carry up on the road to go examine this thing and for my, so my mouth and my mouth still will cover this sort of thing because I hear the government that talk about sugar. Prevent people from drinking sugar because it will cause a whole heap of complications, especially diabetes. I want to tell the government say people now rice flour, white sugar, white rice, white yam and all them things there where it's a whole heap of starch that. And starch convert to sugar in your body. Jamaican people eat more starch. If you ever watch all of Jamaican eat, little bit of meat and enough white rice. And them have whole heap of gravy spread over everything. That's why the man say, take your meat out of my rice. And him just yam the meat and left you with the rice. Remember the Trinity and the Bajan plan for make up and cook? You remember that Trinity brethren? Yeah, I said, Trinity, I have a bad my Bajan. I don't like to fight. But when it comes to the cage and a knife, you be right. You put in a 10-cent meat, boy. Take your meat out with rice. Yeah. Well, me notice when Jamaican people are eating, them plate full up of rice, pure white rice, and that, not even brown rice, either. Yeah, and a little bit of meat. That you say weird. Them don't know to say something wrong with that. I when them eat vegetables, little bit of vegetable,
Are in terms of the type of vegetable that them use.
Yes.
Is maybe just cabbage and carrot and I eat that.
Yeah.
Some people don't even know what cauliflower is, broccoli.
Jamaican people don't know callaloo and cabbage. That's what Jamaican people use, so callaloo and cabbage. If you go beyond that, you start going like you're uptown.
Yes.
You know, like uptown people eat cauliflower and broccoli and
and them things there.
arugula and
some asparagus.
That's what them do, you know, what I'm saying. Muta uptown boy, you know, you know what I'm talking about, arugula. Fire! You know what they have arugula? You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
Almost very.
Callaloo and cabbage.
Yes.
You understand? Callaloo and cabbage, you know. Most Jamaicans callaloo and cabbage.
Yes,
We
sir.
can talk about now, say, you want some chives?
I look for you.
Beasley and
Maybe some Brussels sprouts.
No, that. What? Squash? No, give me callaloo and cabbage. You understand? And whole heap of white rice. I said, go ahead. And give me chicken back and whole heap of white rice. And give me my bully beef and whole heap of white rice.
I love that white rice, boy. I don't know.
Protein and starch don't mix it up.
No, it doesn't.
You know, but Jamaican people eat whole heap of protein and whole heap of starch together, you know. Yeah, you have to eat vegetable and starch.
Yeah.
Or protein and vegetable. But when you're on protein and starch now, you wonder how you're not going to toilet.
Yeah, black up.
Oh gosh, man. That the carbohydrates were gone on in your tongue sugar this and all. Your body assimilated. And then now you get clogged up now.
Me draw for my yaba in a motor. Straight
mean,
my yaba in a me
What you
deal
mean,
with,
man?
you know. Cause me know say foundation, you know.
A foundation, man.
Yeah. Can't go around that.
Anytime I go and send kids. You know, really, some little uptown people, me them on still. Me never really get for going on the Rasta
The
community.
culture,
Rasta
yeah.
community,
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Eh?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you know that. Not a long time ago.
We keep in contact with them
No,
all
me
the
never
while.
tell up here, yeah, but I talk about how him know about the Rasta community.
Keep in contact through social media.
Buy a talk here, you know, and him not depend on microphone, you know. Then
Yeah.
buy about shut him out.
Me I hear. Me I hear.
I'm kind of not hear you, you know, but tell him to the world I hear you. So, buy a shut your mouth around the bridge. Shut your mouth, make the man talk. Yes, all right, make buy a ear.
Yeah, man, we stay in touch, man, daily. You know, on the social media. You know that we have a virgin them. You know, so we keep in touch with ones and ones in St. Kitts.
But we know so the youth them in the Caribbean more high talent than the rest of them in Jamaica.
That is true.
Eh?
That is true.
Yeah, me find that. Me go to Dominica, me go to Trinidad.
Yeah, man.
And you can have some ital car now where you go in pan. But Jamaican youth them a get too, I don't know, only chunks.
Yeah,
Man, pure chunks.
Ready make, you know what? We don't know, say the manufacturing business, we have to be careful, like anything where I get manufactured right now, we have to.
And we tell them about ital all the while.
All
Rasta
the
them
while.
tell
You
them
see how we
about
talk forward and no
the
motor?
activity.
When we are telling about ital and coconut and rare, them scan the thing like you always are saying, we get the biggest scan in the Caribbean, you know. You see how thing are coming around right now. Them
So-
say Rasta liberty height now.
Coconut oil is in vogue now, you know. In turn, especially like in the Hollywood, only for the big star them, I use coconut oil on them skin now, you know, and all them.
Yeah.
Them supposed to smell like fry plant.
And a big thing is the castor oil. Yes. But coconut oil is like huge, I mean. Yeah.
Sorry, anybody who know Miss Isaac, tell her that she promised me some coconut oil, cold pressed coconut oil. You understand? And we have pushed coconut oil, you know, because one time that tell us the coconut oil not good for we. And then come along and come lick down the whole of the coconut tree them.
I want to tell you.
Coconut tree them when they are St. Thomas. Then they St. Mary.
I want to tell you, a fungus come through and
And then
wipe
put the
out.
fungus on
Yes,
ya.
man, wipe out a whole heap of-
Wipe out the coconut.
Yes, man.
And then put the fungus down and bring a little short thump of coconut tree them.
Coconut tree where me know, older than me almost, like from me I see them coconut tree from me a boy, and then all of a sudden you see the heart height start drop out and no leaf, no left on it, and yeah, and that's really been going
I
on for the
kill them,
last
kill it
20 years.
out.
I kill them, I must.
Yeah, and I go like say, we are idiot. They will know say them kill it out because them know about different things. Them want to bring in canola oil and all sort of soya oil.
Yeah.
All sort of genetical oil will come here now to come build up old metabolism, just get crazy per way and all sort of disease. What we did have done have coconut oil on here, so we should have used coconut oil instead of any other oil.
At the foundation, that.
Yes.
You
If
know?
you want olive oil, still olive oil good because the Italian them use olive oil and them say olive oil make them live long.
Olive oil is a good
And you have the extra virgin olive oil, not
extra
touch fire
virgin.
at all.
Yeah, man. Cold press.
Eh?
Cold press, them call it.
Yes. Cold press olive oil. Not like how they have the cold press coconut oil long here, but it stay away. It stay away. When I say the rest of them are skid though. The rest of them are skid. Them are eat something now that me I wonder, when we did that Rasta, we never used to name them. So.
No, sir. Me remember when Rasta use knife, you know.
No.
And plate and them
Plate.
thing there, you know.
Calabash.
And straight calabash, you
You come
know.
to my yard now. Hey, you know what I like with calabash? Anytime it broke, you know, feel now here.
No.
Because you go get another one.
You understand?
You buy all your
grew up on tree.
where you all sort of pattern on it and it broke your bags.
You know what I mean?
Your bags, look how long me have the dish and you broke me dish.
Your crystal.
Oh gosh, man, when I broke a calabash, man, I just said, sure. Anytime I go on next Rasta Bridge in place or some festival or something, just buy back the calabash them. You know, but well, I tell you anyway, I give thanks still. Give thanks. We're there. Brethren, you play the instrument?
Yeah, man, we play guitar.
Are you
bass.
play the guitar there?
No, that's Roman Prize.
Okay, okay.
England, yeah, man. And the horns is done by Agis from Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse, that is? Okay.
Yeah, Agis Hands
Yes,
out of
yes,
England.
thanks, man. Very, very structured
Yeah, man.
music.
Yeah, very.
Well arrangement.
Yeah.
Arrangement is beautiful. Operator, sending the call them. So while the operator sending the phone call them, you know, it's like we are celebrate Black History Month the whole year upon this program, yeah. But we emphasize it more when January starts until the people them say there's a reason why we are doing it that way there. The reason why we are doing it that way there is because we don't want Reggae Month come cloud up the Africanness where we have upon this program, yeah. Because we don't want disregard Reggae Month. So we find a way to really fuse some of the reggae vibes in the month. That it don't look like we are this nothing, because we really not this it, because Reggae Month, reggae are Black history also. Reggae are Black history also, but when we want to carry the history too, the Reggae Month affair now carry it go there. You know, so it's like we see it shadow out the Black history. Where would I like happen in a Black history is that African people find more time to investigate the history and the culture of African people before slavery. Because there's so much books on there where we can't really grasp now. First time we never have these books written by African people. Philosophy, spirituality, politics, religion, all kind of things, African people. So we don't want the Black History Month get sidestepped because of Reggae Month, which we see that happen. So we here now who recognize that have to balance it away where, you understand? I will really balance it because now it's we'll talk about this reparation thing and the brethren is part of the reggae world where they might emphasize this month, yeah. So we are give it a openness. We are give it a openness. Hail.
Blessed Father Muta.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man, with love and goodness, you know.
How is it?
How do I feel, Papa?
Me feeling quite okay yeah, now.
Okay, yeah, you know. An expression going forward, asking you for a quick minute to say a thing towards the Panther movie.
You see, you go see it?
No,
Okay.
but I have heard enough and I've communicated with others, you know.
Mm.
I've seen snippets of it earlier.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Seen some things online, maybe about 5 minutes of it in bits and pieces, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard it, Pabu on it, mentioning some things on it.
Mm.
Yeah. So did you see it?
It would be nice if you could see it still before you start to comment on it from other people. From other people. It would be nice if you could see it.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
think it justifies
Okay.
to yourself.
I hear Pabu on it.
No, not Cabo. Cabo perspective might be different from your perspective. And you're not going to know that until you see it.
Okay.
So the reasoning now is if you're going to analyze and come to conclusion about something where it's there for you to see and you never see it.
No, but Ewa,
Analytically, I don't know.
like I said to you, I have seen my son sent me
Clip it.
yes on it, and the you know, just the overview on it.
Yeah. And you draw
And
the
the
conclusion from the overview. All right, I'm going to hear the conclusion.
Yeah.
Because last week, I talk about it, you know.
Say it again.
Remember last week, I start a conversation about it.
Truly.
Yeah, okay. So now that you have heard more about it,
Yes, and I've communicated with Kabu on it. But anyway, going forward, I am saying that we are at a crossroads. At 15, I read the letters of George Jackson, and it has still resonated and emanated going forward. Where and I'm gonna see it. As a matter of fact, I would like to even get it so I can look at it several times to really fully analyze it. Because in truth, Father Muta, what dwells is we are not looking at just a movie in space. The Panthers were real, and the Panthers have suffered throughout, even until this time. A. Brown, Huey P. Newton, Fred Hampton, Afina Shakur, Asata Shakur.
Yeah, but you remember you said that last week. You said that last week already,
Yeah, no,
so
but I'm saying to you that...
given that you have heard about it more now, come with something now where we never talked about last week. The argument was that your point of reference is for your age. The youth, them do have that point of reference as it relates to blackness. What they are seeing now is something that they never seen before. And what they have seen is that black people is in a level where they are superheroes and women is black people are kick down people. They've never seen that before on a movie screen. So we have to start from a point of view, not from the 60s, where me come from and you, but from now, where the people them who I use computer know about, and how we're going to make them now recognize blackness. Are we going to tell them about George Jackson and Angela Davis still? Or are we going to draw a reference to something that they are experiencing in a film time?
Okay. Give thanks for that. And I'm not going to take much space this evening. I just want to make a comment that extrapolate, take it from then to now. We still view Mumia Abu Jamal in prison, H. Brown, and how does that connect? They are still in prison and suffering.
How does what connect? The movie?
No. I'm saying to you, how we are going to use a real life situation from the sufferation that has caused and still is being caused. I mean, Asata can't come home, she's still there, Cuba. And then we just make a movie out of it, and it's all fun with dress and the rest of it. So, like I say, it would be good for me to get the movie so I can really analyze it in truth.
Watch the movie.
So, I guess, I'm patient, and that is a virtue. So, I'm going to give this space to somebody else.
All right, give thanks, brethren. Irie.
Yeah, man. One love.
Irie. Once again, I'm going to say that we can take it to a point. It's usually going to tell like a 15-year-old now for listen to. I mean, you can't tell them still, but for really go down into now the scatterlights and the music, it's good for know the history, but how that going to carry on now a 15-year-old youth move to the next level. You have to bring something to him that I'm familiar with. Me love the scatterlights and me love them old time 70s music there. But we can't stuck in the 70s and the scatterlights music. It's historical. It's a historical thing. So to make a youth understand now, maybe you have to bring chronics to him. You understand? You have to look like a 15-year-old and tell him about chronics. But we are going to tell him about now Dan Drummond. That is, where's the virgin?
Mota, you see, what actually happened to me is you mature and you find your way.
Yeah.
So the youth who know about chronics, when he mature, he may find him way to Dan Drummond too.
Yes.
But he need to know about chronics because chronics is in his generation. That's relevant to him.
Light, no.
That's who, yes.
In my
exactly.
days, it was Angela Davis the Black Panther Party.
Let me tell you something.
Newton.
One of my uncle was a founding member of the New York chapter of the Black Panther. Him do 27 years in a jail and me bury him in a 2000.
Yes. I know what Mumia.
And he's around the same time them get arrested. And Herbert Daughtry is who conducted the rites. And two of his brethren, Benoit and the next brethren, came back from Africa to the funeral. And it's then when them start reasoning to me understand who that uncle really was.
Yeah,
so
we can't stop.
We can't stop. What happened is with this movie.
And our point of reference is very important.
It will etch in the youth them. If it does nothing else but etch the memory of the Black Panther in the youth. It's a great, it's a beautiful idea.
Yes, yes.
And it's something young and inspiring.
Of course, because when them see now, it's what them never see before.
Yeah.
Them see black woman a kick man.
You know, sometimes we have to just kind of ease up little, you know.
Eh?
Sometimes we have to just kind of ease
up.
Yeah,
you can't be too heavy.
Yeah,
all the while. You know, it's like
ease
heavy.
up little.
You know, say you have the thing right. So you have to ease.
Yeah, man. You have to ease.
We love what you don't say a while ago. You have to ease up too much. You know, the heaviness.
Yeah.
We bear down upon people in my age and your age.
And they're not ready yet because it's maturity.
It's not that we ignore it, but come on, man.
We had to reach to a level of maturity before we could have grasped certain things.
Yeah, move, man. You have to move, man. That's why we can't take some man we are talking about. Boy, you see me now? Give me the 60s, give me the 70s music. And him not listen to no music when the youth them I make. I me play, for how much years now I play the stepping razor. Because upon the stepping razor, I will mostly play contemporary Jamaican music I know, where the youth them I make now.
See.
And I tell them, say, hey, old people will love Muta Baruka. Listen to them tune now. Because meanwhile, you not listen to them. The youth them now listen to one of them listen to, and you want to tell the youth them to listen to them music there. So what kind of generation gap them are create?
Yeah.
You would have liked the youth them know about Burning Spear and this and that from them time there. Where them never born yet. You tell them about man where them never born yet, you know.
It's but a balance. It needs a balance. You know,
when them make tune, you know why I listen to it because you say a foolishness. Or you know a foolishness and you not listen to it.
Like you call her before. You not see the movie, but you want to draw analysis. You have to watch a movie.
And you're
and maybe you have to watch a movie a few times.
From people who trust.
Yeah, but you not trust yourself.
Yeah, you have to watch a movie and then you make analysis about it.
Yeah.
And you can't go a preconceived notion about it neither. Because it's a fantasy thing. It's a fantasy. It's not something real, but it draws from authentic
historical
African things.
Yes, Africanness.
Yeah, it'll show you a place in Africa where it's high science and technology advanced. So it'll show you the look of the movie. And for once, I go to a movie where I see everybody come in African clothes. I never see that from me, but
I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see it.
I have never seen a movie where everybody come in an African clothes.
Seen.
That my lady I said, well, you get your wish now because you wear African clothes every day. You never did have to go there with no special clothes. I go to go get people make clothes for you.
See.
Because you know the people that make the clothes make.
Yeah.
Because some of them don't have African clothes in their wardrobe. They have everywhere. They have European clothes like wow, coat and tie like wow, Italy, France, this and that.
Maybe something catching on.
Nothing from Africa.
Finally something.
And now, here's a movie will come now. We make everybody put on an African outfit and appreciate it too.
There you go. So that's looking at it objectively.
Yes, it's going to linger.
Yeah.
So the fantasy thing and the illusion, we don't deal with fantasy, but superhero and them things. We know about white people and them Marvel comic and them something like. But the youth them point of reference is from here, not from over there.
Yeah.
Them point of reference is here. You cannot go tell them about history, but you can't make them repeat it. Because everyone have to create them own history now.
Yes, their own story. Yes. Enough for them time.
Yes, so it's just like me I say, and you know, me understand where the brethren have come from. You know, the real Black Panther, well not the real, but the original Black Panther was an organization in America was set up to deal with social issues against that was happening against black people
So
in
pushback.
America.
So pushback against what was being pushed on them.
Yes, against what them call the pig them. You understand? But now, you have a different pushback now, because you have to go pushback now against some black youth. We are murder black youth. And some government we don't have the people them interest at heart. So you have to have a different point of reference. Musically.
Yeah. Culturally and the whole.
Culturally, cinematically and all this colleague where you can deal with.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's just that. It's just that. Because even the African clothes take a different look. Because we see some design in Africa now that is African design, you know, it's not European influence.
Straight African design.
But it's not the traditional African design.
The limited.
Yes.
The limited version of
Yes.
our. Yeah, I think social media have a lot to do with that.
Because my lady a designer, you know. I see she designed some clothes where she use Africa as the basis for her inspiration. But when you tell people, say, oh, she had create African clothes, them start to conjure up in them head.
A dashiki.
Kind of, old time looking clothes
Yeah,
that people
dashiki.
used to wear in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So them shun it. Even before them see it, you know. Them shun it. When them see it now, them say, never know, say African clothes.
I'm telling me, see some whopping piece of style they with them I make right now. No Western can't manage them.
Manage it.
The patterns alone, Muta.
I tell you, man.
I use that one with touch the continent too much time. The patterns alone out of Africa in the material itself.
Yes,
I mean, second to no, you know, see them thing they nowhere else. Maybe China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, blessed.
Respect, you know.
How is it?
Well, I mean, I like Muta, I respect the item. I call from South Spring and I'm Montego Bay, you know. I mean, I always love the reason where the item I put on.
All right.
But you see, in reality, when I look upon all the music thing, you know, I feel, say, they need to promote more love in the music. Because you see, like how the policeman rush taxi man and them thing there. So really, the radio station and the producer, them where they promote the gun song, them never the ticket, you know. Because they might rush the taxi man and they rush everybody until the country mash up. And in reality, the music and the gun song, them, and them they mash up Jamaica.
One of the main things. No, it's not it a mash it up, but it's part of the problem.
It's a big part of it.
Yeah, but it's not it a mash it up. It's part of the problem. Because the taxi man them is part of the problem too.
Yes, that's the one where they drive bad, but not every one of them drive bad.
Every musician has sing gun tune. So every taxi man drive bad.
That's why you have to big up like how you talk about chronics not too long and them artists. They want to go back to the culture where love and unity and strength do it. You see the man we talk about even Paisley Park, all them places I travel to, you know.
Yeah.
Minneapolis all over the world, I'm not lie.
Right.
Manly sent me a Cuba from me at 17, 19 years.
Yeah.
And we enjoy Cuba life. We come back, me end up America.
Yeah.
Treat all my family, them good everybody.
So you come back to Jamaica, come live here now? You live at Jamaica now? You live at Jamaica now?
Yeah, man. Me not live Jamaica because they deport me enough times so me can't live there. About 4 times deport me from America.
We do say that. You're not by ear, by choice, but not by free will. But you never come back by free will.
Well, I say go come, I never use visa, you know. Me always just go through and try
if them never send you back, you're still over there.
Yes, anytime in America, I just look out for the artists, them all, even shine it.
Yeah.
Johnny Osborne, the whole of them. One time I want party and I don't want to pay Johnny Osborne any money. I say, give money, man.
Come on, really not talk the man business, man.
In Atlanta.
Oh, your company really not talk the man business, so.
Well, me I tell you true, me show love to all the reggae artists.
No, but you can't company really not talk
the reggae artists them to all the foreign.
Yeah.
And then we
all right,
so. But right now, in reality...
Remind me not to see a foreign.
Yeah?
Remind me not to see a foreign.
Yeah, man. Other than me see when you're coming on Montego Bay, you know, when they keep the love concert.
No,
you know,
but say, remind me not to see a foreign.
Okay.
You're going to drive me go somewhere to the place cold. I mean, I want to walk outside. I can tell people, say, Simuta, when cold bite him.
No, sir. Enough time.
I have to drive him, you know.
They watch, you know, enjoy yourself, man.
Alright, sir.
Go through them, say, because I just love
Me love how you go and big up the unity and the African vibe.
Yeah, man.
And big up Kabuto, you know.
Yeah, man, of course. Of course.
And big up all like Salt Spring and the Montego Bay people. Me love how them a show love, you know. I love with you know.
Salt Spring.
Yeah, man. Salt Spring with them, man.
Warm to Norwood.
Eh?
Warm to Norwood.
Yeah, man. One of them places now with me going there and we grow them places, you know. That's why we like how the love come back and the unity and strength. Because we so walk now with that blend them and go listen to Twilight Hi-Fi.
Yeah.
And all specialists them sound there. I we link them there.
Yeah.
And see love start show again, so we just love the unity and the strength where me and them keep a big dance and know where the Emperor Field, that St. Thomas.
That St.
And
Thomas.
some man to go be used to run.
I plan to go down there, no. I plan to go down there.
Then I tell you one of them, we don't mind them doing one of them, so your man to go be.
You talked to him last week. Him called me last week. When he hear me, I call him sound, man. Him call me.
Yeah, man. So just big up the love and the unity and the love steady, you know.
So when you go back to Minneapolis?
Minneapolis is a place I must visit. I don't want to live in the cold country.
No, but when you go back?
Well, me no plan to go back in there. Me book up in there, so I want to travel Africa like you know, and some other place and some Caribbean island.
Oh, yeah, that question.
Yeah,
you want fast now your business, you know? But can't fast now your business?
Yeah, man, me no have no business where they hide.
Oh, you go far without visa so much time.
Okay, you know, say me look pan in and say, they always go Africa, go take up people from boat and ship. So, to my friend, them always say they wanted to find long time, long a man to go be here. So we just head to small island.
Oh, yeah. You know, so
and we just go to boom and pay the money.
Because from Bahamas.
And we are live and when the time they catch me send me home.
Yeah.
Right now, me and my US dollar, me gone back already. That's why I kind of tired of it too.
So you really like Jamaica
because when they capture people Africa, they didn't give visa.
Yeah. We come here with, we never come here with no passport and no visa.
Go back.
But let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go to jail and Nassau one time, you know.
Me go there too.
Listen to me now, man.
And they said they not send me to Jamaica.
Yo, you not listen to my story. Oh, me hear your story, me not listen to my story.
Yeah, me listen.
Me listen to your story, listen to my story, man.
Mm-hmm.
Original sent for me, when me used to them at Mobile, right? Him sent for me and Nassau. And I about 13 hours in a yard there, they talk about rat and thing, and police come in there. Some Nassau police raid the place and take the 13 away and carry to jail. So when in a my cell now, right? Me look on my cell, about 4 youth, now they tell you now. Yeah, the 4 youth, them now they tell, hey, you see when me go back to Jamaica, kill me and kill that preacher boy there, you know. Because the boy tell you, say, oh, can't get to true Nassau without visa to reach over to Florida, you know, Rasta. And see each other now, and jail me there, you know. You see how me catch all that preacher boy there, and kill me and kill the boy. That me I say, wait, and that go on. But here the preacher tell them now. Him say he can't send them over there on crusade, Christian crusade. And all them have to give me some money. So that you used to do?
Yes, then for me life that come look funny as that he's a real Malcolm, Mr. Marcus Garvey kind of people, you know. Me not gonna, if I follow my friend going back to go look visa, me not go try no visa because me no must get it. Me just find me way go on island, I end up America.
Everybody in the Algeria will laugh, you know.
Yeah, me not wait for no visa office. Because you know, let me think there's some kind of thing they return me, but when me head to an island and pay me money, I end up America.
Yeah.
When they catch me, they send me out.
And you don't know no Obia man.
Obia man, I'm busy with Obia man. Obia man can't help me. I mean, the US dollar help me. I mean, I have a friend with it, they will give me one lift.
Yeah. We have to move here, though. What? Cut off? Just as me say, you have to move here, you have to cut off. Because it don't look like when we didn't know it. I got you. For those of you who don't know Black Rose Car, there's a bogle and in Bridging there. You didn't know that, Bridging? You hear about bogle? You must know about bogle, man. Everybody know about bogle. Everybody know about bogle, don't it? It's a car now we go through quite a few times, especially when we go downtown. We always drive through this and go down Cali Smith. And the Bridging them I always still up on the corner, but I notice the corner kind of deteriorate. It don't look like how when Bogle them the there and things that run, you know, look like. Anyway, I see some youth today and they might say, why Muta? Ray, and lay. I say, I will call on you know, because I want to find out how the corner does stay so. Nobody not really like them interested again to keep the aesthetics. So me I call the virgin them now. And me not a different thing I they like them keep a dancing at the background and answer them phone and I listen to the phone. So me no problem, because me go say, look, me tell you, say me call, me go call and 4 number, none of them not answer the 4 number, you understand? So anybody who know the youth them on the corner, down a bogle corner there, so tell them say Muta Baruka try get them to talk about the corner. Because we feel say it's a very historic corner as it relates to dance. Because we see the dance now is part of the dance hall more than ever before. And we know Bogle is one of them man who did pioneer that blew up a dance hall dancing. But as we say, the man them are do something different. The man them are do something different. This is the Cutting Edge on IRFM. Yes, Cutting Edge. But your manager say more hear that tune, so we're gonna play it. Are your manager? Tell me for your manager. Are you not say so?
Me not say so.
You not say so. All right. Well, him look like him love that tune right now, so we're gonna play it for him. We want to dedicate the song to Baya. Give thanks to the time, give thanks to the energy, give thanks to all the people them who stay with me till them hours at night. Believe you me, you know, say you could have sleep, or you could have hug up your woman, or your woman could have hug up you. But you prefer hug up Muta. Believe you me, we give thanks to that. I remember how you do. You know, so we go play I remember yeah the other night. Yes. No, I remember. She live at Portmore. Portmore, I remember live at Portmore. Go over there go play music for her. Saturday night, her birthday, miserable woman, all I pick them such miserable. Give thanks to the brethren for pass through, Crucial Banky, as you say, good album, sweet album. And you hear the brethren talk about some kind of, repeat it again, brethren, because
My music.
My music, we are come online and now come stream up some music where people who want bus, we get the opportunity for them music stream online. You never know who can listen to your music. Sometimes you just play music. You know how much time people listen to Stepping Razor. A whole heap of artists are going like this and going like that. You know how much time people listen to Stepping Razor and lick more millions to them go on tour because the promoter them ask about the artists them. Yes, the European, somebody the what them call them, the show them, the festival them.
Yeah.
At that radio station they listen, you know, and book artists, you know. I hope people don't know that, you know. At that radio station, yeah, them book artists half of the program them on me up on RFM. And enough time them call me and I say, tell me something. The artist the way you play, you know where I can find him. Believe you me. True we attack. So you never can tell who listen your music. So when you hear the virgin say about my whatsoever there, you never can tell who when you stream your music. A producer hear it and say, "Wait, man, I want to get that guy, man." Yes. I love Vita, you know. Devoted and dedicated youth. Why Vita? I love him more than how Jesus love like children. Why you love all the students them? We call them student teachers. A Manic High School we talk to. Hey, only have me done long, you know, Rasta. Believe you me. I like that when they talk to you know. Yeah, the night, yeah. But we enjoy it still. We want healing up our hope. So what we say will allow you to really understand Rastafari and also remember for put where we say when the professor asks on a certain question on the sheet, you know, say Muta did say this and Muta never say that. We want to those who never take note. We want all the students them, we call them student teachers, a Manic High School we talk to. Hey, only have me done long, you know, Rasta. Believe you me. I like that when they talk to you know. Yeah, the night, yeah. But we enjoy it still. We want healing up our hope. So what we say will allow you to really understand Rastafari and also remember for put where we say when the professor asks on a certain question on the sheet, you know, say Muta did say this and Muta never say that. We want to those who never take note. You know, so we'll be back, not here in our FM studio, but in Port Maria as you hear the things them are going, we'll be outside broadcast. This is the third time. 1, 2, 3. I think this is the fourth time we're going to go up on the road with the stepping razor. Fourth time. Poetry in Motion, Mandeville, this Sunday, 25th of February, Manchester Golf Club. We will be there.